I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby.
So if you want to take off that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day.
Sir, please, is there anything I can do, sir, please? Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please, I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you, please. Please. Please.
You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know?
Okay, I don't want that man taking my picture. Why don't you take him out of here?
Sir, you hit me.
I'm gonna do
You
that
hit
next,
me.
okay?
Sir, okay, now
you take my picture then. I don't know you.
I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
I didn't break the law. I'm not going to be found guilty of anything. This is a waste of time. If you guys want to know who I am, I'll tell you who I am. Okay. You want to know what I'm doing here? I'll tell you what I'm doing here.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Please, sir, please don't make me sleep in jail tonight, sir, please. I'm begging you.
We're not criminals!
They're going to make me sleep in jail.
Why?
Sir, please. Please.
Dude, please!
Sir, please,
Oh my
come on,
God,
man.
don't do that to him!
You
He
guys
didn't
don't know
even
what
break-
you're doing to me, man.
Why? Where are you
Ma'am,
taking
stand right
me?
here. Ma'am,
Oh man,
ma'am,
I'm just
ma'am,
walking.
ma'am. No, you can't go.
You guys really don't know what you're doing to my life with this, man. Seriously, please.
We really haven't been getting a lot of support from the community. You know, we need help getting hotels. We pretty much got the food and gas covered, but if there's any way anyone can help out in any way, guys, the hotels, the fees have really been killing us. You know, we don't make $1 million. We don't make a whole lot of money. But if there's any way anyone can help out, please. We couldn't do it without you guys.
Today's video takes us to Englewood, New Jersey, where we find the little leprechaun, aka Argumentative Press, aka GutterTrash, as he talks tough to a female officer. Yeah, he's taller than she is. Now that's a rarity that he's taller than anyone. Well, yeah, he just doesn't like this woman, and he makes it known to her superior that he doesn't like her. Yeah, you know what? I'd like to see Argumentative Press in a room alone with her for a few minutes, because she'd take him down in about 2 seconds. Ah, that would be lovely. Well, anyway, let's all sit back, watch, and enjoy.
I'll be in front of 26, Powell.
How's it going?
Good, how are you guys?
Doing good.
Good.
What's going on today? You guys
What's
are
going
just filming up and down the businesses?
Exactly.
Okay, any reason why?
Any reason why?
Yeah, I mean, some of the business owners are just concerned,
Oh, I
so
got
I'm
you.
just
No,
addressing their
right.
concern.
It's a beautiful day.
Okay. Do you guys have any ID on you?
Do I have any ID? I
Yeah.
always have ID.
Okay, can I see it?
Why would I give you ID?
It's just a routine thing, just asking for ID. I mean, what's your, why do you guys, what are you guys filming?
I just told you, I'm out enjoying a beautiful day, taking some video.
Okay, well, I mean, some of the business owners are concerned. Some of the businesses have been vandalized before, they've been robbed before, so I mean, just addressing those concerns.
Okay. Well, do
Is
you
there
have
any reason why you guys don't want to provide any ID?
Is there any reason that you would
I just
think-
told you why. So
No.
they're concerned, so I'm
You're not letting
addressing
me
it.
finish
You're the
my-
second
you're not
party.
letting me- Let's keep it a cordial conversation.
It is a cordial
This is-
conversation, but you're trying to run this conversation. That's not how this is going to
Is this a
go.
consent?
I do apologize, officer, but the lad is looking for his lucky charms. You haven't seen him, have you? Yeah, he's never going to show ID. He could be in handcuffs who wouldn't show his ID. He just doesn't want people to know who he is. But we already know his name. It's Jason GutterTrash. Yeah, Jason GutterTrash. He goes around the country protecting our First Amendment freedoms. Did you know that, officer? Well, I didn't know that either. I just found out recently.
Consensual conversation?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, then
Go
you have
ahead.
a nice day. Can I get your name and badge number so I know who's here?
Officer De La Cruz 259. How you doing, Sarge?
Okay, thank you. What's up, gentlemen? What's going on? Enjoying the day, taking some video, man. What you guys
So
doing?
they're taking videos in front of all the businesses. Some of the business owners have called, concerned because, you know, they've been burglarized in the past. So I just asked them for ID. They don't want to provide it. They're not really saying what specifically why they're out here. They're just saying they're out here enjoying the day.
Is there a specific purpose, or you just like the store? I'm just out taking some video and taking some pictures, man. That's all it is. Whatever you say, that's it. Simple as that. Well, no, I mean, that's fine. You know what? And I don't want to take it out on you. Your officer's a little uneducated about the law here, and coming off a little. Your job description tells you to de-escalate things, not escalate. You're trying to ramp it up. So I'm just going to. I'm going to speak to you.
I'm not the one who has the camera in my face.
This is what I mean.
Old GutterTrash Leprechaun's a real tough guy, isn't he? Except in the opening credits on every video I post. Please, please, is there anything I can do to stay out of jail? Please, please. Oh, you don't know what you're doing to me and my family. Yeah, real tough guy until he's in the back seat of the cruiser. Then he's a little whimpering wimp.
So I'm just going to stick with the Sarge here. Well, I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing, okay? I'm all ears. I'm out on the sidewalk taking pictures and video. Of what I'm saying? Taking pictures and video of anything I can see. Okay. Anything I can see. All right. Well, listen, the reason why I'm asking is sometimes you get freelancers, they're doing certain things, they're writing an article sometimes. I'm just asking what the backstory is. No, that's exactly right. And I instructed Officer De La Cruz here, who doesn't want to let me get a word in edgewise, that this is a consensual conversation. So I don't have to answer any of her questions, but I was trying to be cordial until she started getting an attitude.
Well, the complainant felt a little unease because the camera was stuck right inside of their face, so that's why they called.
Well, that's what they told you.
No, at times.
Oh, okay. That's what they told you. All right. So you guys just independent guys? Or you just out taking some video and pictures, man. That's all I'm doing. But you understand how vague that is, right? Well, I understand how vague it is when she tells me she's demanding my identification because she thinks I'm going to rob a store or vandalize a store. You're deflecting. No, I'm not deflecting. Do you understand how vague it is when I come out? This is not a usual occurrence.
Well,
I'm going to tell you the same thing. Let me finish my thought, though.
Officer, you'd get more satisfaction talking to a brick wall. This is a man who hates cops unless he thinks he's being harassed by the cops, and in which case he's going to call 911. You want to talk about a waste of public resources? Hey, you want to talk about a waste of human life? You want to talk about an oxygen thief? Now we're talking, officer. Normally, I'm on the avenue all the time. Right? The avenue is what we kind of colloquially call Palisade Avenue. Okay. Right? And I've been employed with the PD for like 19 years. Okay. This may be the second time that there's two guys with professional cameras and mics. So I'm just kind of inquiring what the backstory is. So when you tell me, no, we're just taking video. Well, yeah, obviously you are, but I don't know if you're working for someone. I don't know if you're filming a movie. What's the difference? No, it doesn't matter at all. I'm just asking so that it would make sense. Well, all I'm telling you is like, and you're being very respectful, so I'm going to give you that respect. I don't have a reason not to. But all I'm telling you is that, as I stated, this is a consensual conversation. I don't have to answer any of your questions. I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong, by the way. To just try to quell your fears and let you know what I'm doing. I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I'm just trying to understand. And this officer right here, De La Cruz, needs to learn when she's got legal authority, lawful authority to ask someone for their identification. I understand. You can ask, but you can't demand it.
I didn't demand it. I asked you for it.
Really?
Yeah.
You got to keep an eye on her.
There are multiple things I don't like about the Leprechaun, but the one thing that really gets me is he just like Sidewalk Boy. He's just like Sidewalk Boy. He's going to stand out on the sidewalk until he provokes someone into a negative reaction. Then he wants to make a mountain out of a molehill. And this to me is asinine. This is not even good common sense. Well, I know he doesn't have any common sense, but I just don't get it. You know, you want to make this big production for clicks and views, and that's all you're doing. And he's got thousands upon thousands of people who believe in what he's doing. Wow, he should have been a snake oil salesman.
Seriously. What's your badge number?
259. I said it. You
259. Okay.
Right?
I need it for the complaint. So thank you. Can I have your name and badge number, please?
For now, this 259.
Thank you. Appreciate you. And I'm sorry, Sergeant. 210. 210. What was your name? Restrepo. You've been very respectful and professional, and that gets the conversation going. This gets people in trouble. I'm just trying to figure out what the story is. That's it. That's all it is, man. Just whatever you can see. I'm not trying to secret myself. Do you know who called and why? Are you privy to that? Or? I have no idea who called. I have no idea. All right. I appreciate you, man. No problem. Yep. And LT, I just want to let you know, is it Marty or Martine? Marte. Marte. I want to say your name tonight.
Now this leprechaun and his stepson are out here tying up 4 officers for what? A camera. Just because they want to exercise their First Amendment rights. What kind of nonsense is this in America? Yeah, we have freedoms, but we don't need people like this walking around trying to protect our freedoms. We already have freedom, you idiot. Yeah, go find your lucky charm somewhere, man.
I just want you to know that this conversation, I would have given you a lot more information and been a lot more forthcoming about what I'm doing if Officer De La Cruz here didn't decide to try to walk up and demand things that she can't demand. She's demanding to know why I'm doing what I'm doing. She's demanding identification from me. I'm just out on the sidewalk taking pictures, man. That's all.
It's just a little
It's
peculiar.
all about
You know?
perspective.
It's a little peculiar. Is all I'm saying. You know, I'm not saying anything. It's just odd. People get freaked out.
Right, but like I said, and I've said it to both of these officers, your sergeant's very respectful, very professional. And what I said is that this is a consensual conversation. So legally, I don't have to answer any of your questions, but I don't want to be that guy. So I'm trying to be respectful.
Okay, great.
Well, I mean, I could. There's nothing I don't have to answer questions.
Oh, we know this. I've
right?
been doing this for a
But
long time.
I'm trying to be courteous with you because your sergeant's being courteous. So far, you're being courteous, and I give back what I get. So that's a good lesson in life for Officer De La Cruz. You know, your policy tells you to de-escalate, not to try to ram things up. Right? There's nothing going on here, so don't try to create something.
Yeah, the problem with GutterTrash is that he's got to have the last word and he's right about everything. Now, he's found a couple of people out there that were a little bit out in left field, but he hasn't found that one person who's really been unhinged. Oh, the law of averages says that he'll run into that person one day, but when? I don't know. Yeah, what these idiots don't realize is that camera is not going to save you from a smackdown. Nah, you'll be laying flat on the sidewalk looking up at the sky. Oh, what happened? What happened? Yeah, that camera's not going to save you, man. Neither is that hot sauce.
Still not getting it.
Yeah, but the thing
This is a dangerous person to have out on the
thing is
street.
that you're not listening. I know exactly what you're trying to do. But
You don't know exactly what I'm
if
trying
you
to do.
owned a business,
Okay.
like, and you see somebody with
I do own a business.
camera,
I do own a business.
fine. But let me speak. If you own a business, and you do, you see somebody with a video camera
Out on a public sidewalk.
in your face,
No, that's
you
not
wanna
what
know.
happened. That's not what happened. That's what. Let me just.
Your name is Jason,
Let me
right?
just finish the conversation with the LT real quick. I just want you to think about it over your career. How many 911 calls have come in where people dramatize and ramp it all up to
of
get you
course.
guys there quick?
All the time.
So what people are telling you might not always be accurate.
Right, but
So
you still have to come.
You have
know
to.
what I mean?
You have
We
to see what you
respond.
see. You have to understand what you understand.
Exactly.
Anybody can tell you anything.
Yeah, but I just want you to understand the same thing.
Well, I know what
That's not
I
the
know what
norm.
I did, and I know what I didn't.
Jason,
do.
just for the
so
record.
I know I didn't do anything.
Just for the record, I'm not saying you did anything illegal at all. Do you not find it peculiar that you're the only 2 people on the entire business district with 2 professional grade cameras
Well, I'll
and
tell you
microphones?
what. I'll answer that. I've been a professional photographer for 35 years. That's what I graduated from college for.
Okay. They don't know that.
Well, they don't need to know that.
You're missing the point, though, Jason.
No, I'm not
You're
missing the point.
Well, I'm going to end it there, folks. The video goes on for several more minutes, and I cut quite a bit out in the beginning because there was not a whole lot to see. But he's just going to stand there and argue with all the cops about how he's right and they're wrong. And I tell you what, you know, there's always somebody out there who's a little bit tougher than you, and they're not going to take your nonsense. He just hasn't run into that person yet. Oh, trust me, one day he will. He'll get the wrong person on the wrong day, or will that be the right person on the right day? Either way, he'll get smacked. Woo-wee! But until that time, if you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, Leprechaun. Where's me Lucky Charms? Cheers to that.
Oh, you assaulted me.
I did.
You assaulted me. She assaulted me. Oh, you're racist. Oh, that's a hate crime. You're being disorderly. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police.
I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
You'll go to jail, bro. Go ahead, put your hands on me.
Bro.
Put your hands on me.
No reason I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
We'll arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You just assaulted me, ma'am. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you
record
do.
you in public, ma'am.
Actually,
No, that's
you
the
do.
law.
Salami hala hamdullah. Allahu Akbar. Haknuikan da kra. Ula wala fupatay.